Was that a good edit? Anyways, what's up? Been a minute, about a month since my last video, right about here. That video did not go so well. But it's okay. So we're gonna be trying something out that is new. We're gonna be reviewing things and testing them out, seeing if they're worth it. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so what we got in here is the green screen, and we're gonna be seeing if green screens are worth it in the big 2026, because it's 2026 already, and I need to see, are green screens still worth it? Alright, and just to be clear, this is not sponsored. I'm simply doing this because I want to do it, but if you want to sponsor me, check out my bio. Let's get right into it. We got these baby scissors. Ooh. Alright. If I can open it. Can't open it. Just some wrappings. We don't need that. Here's the thing we're looking for. There we go. Alright, this looks a little smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it says it's going to be like 6 pounds, so let's see if it is. Alright, now that we got it in this box, we have to open it, but it says not to use scissors or something on it, so I'm going to have to go like this and just use my strength. Surprisingly, these small scissors are actually pretty strong. I'm not going to lie. Oh, almost cut myself. I want to do that. Okay, I lied. These things are weak. We don't need those. We can just use our strong muscles. Here it is. It's black, not green. Just kidding. This cool thing, as we're unboxing it, I'm going to tell you a little about it. Oh. This is the Emart Green screen background kit and reverse folding base. It is 5 foot by 6.5 feet. I'm guessing it's 6.5 up and 5 feet wide. The stand is a T-shape and it has 6 clamps to ensure that it is straight and does not have any rigid lines. So let's test that out. This was a total price of $30 and it had a pretty good review of a 4.4 with 757 reviews. So if you want to check it out, look at the description. I put the link in there for you. But this bag looks pretty small. Let's take a look at what we got inside. Okay, so like I said, this was $29.28. That's how much money it was. And it's okay. First, it comes with the install kit, which is pretty nice to have. Probably won't use it because I'm pretty smart. Next thing in this bag, let me move it down a little bit so you guys can see the bag. That should be enough. This is also Velcro. This bag actually feels pretty nice. So I can open it like this. Here it is. So we have our clamps. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 clamps right here. These clamps are actually decent quality besides the plastic. The plastic does feel a little cheap, but they do not feel like they're going to break. They are pretty strong, so I don't feel like they're going to have much trouble holding this up. Next up, we have our bottom, looks like it's a bottom piece. Yeah, it looks like that's where you're going to have it standing up on, which is nice. This is actually feels pretty high quality. Nice metal, twisty little thing so you can tighten it up. I heard that it's adjustable as well, and I was wrong. This whole entire kit weighs about 2.79 kilograms, which is about this many pounds right here. Alright, next up we have the normal pulls. This one is different because it looks like it has the adjuster on it. Let me see if I can get it out for you guys. Look, it looks fine. It doesn't look bad. It does make some noise, which means there's probably some like piece in there. Yeah, I can feel it like right there. Oh, that's just probably to adjust it. Feels pretty nice. This plastic does feel a little cheap. This metal does feel very high quality. Here is our 1, 2, 3, 4 pulls, which all come together with this. Let me see if I can get there. All come with this string, so then they can never come apart, and you don't have to worry about losing them. Let's disconnect these and set them on the side. And finally, what you guys have been hoping for, the green screen itself. This is a nice fabric as well. Feels soft. Does come a little bit wrinkled, but I feel like once you put the clamps on, it should not be that bad. But you can see that it is a little wrinkly. It does have some dirt on it, but I don't think that's not going to be much of a problem. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, let's set this thing up and time lapse right now. All right, now that we cleared some space in my room, let's get building. So the instructions, yes, I have to use instructions because I'm not smart like all those other YouTubers. Oops. So the instructions, pretty basic. It's just like a normal book. So this should be pretty easy. Should be able to do it. It also comes with this little clamp right here. Let's get into it. So let me see where the first step is. Alright, so I do have to say, for this being only $30, this is pretty sturdy. Like, this is not in all the way, but this does not move around as much, like, not as much as I thought it would be. I thought it would move around a lot more, but that's pretty much it. Now, all you have to do is add this on. First, look at this. These are just expandable. So right now, I'm 5'8", by the way, so this is about 5'8" right now. But it can go even higher. There we go. That's the highest on that level. And in this one, okay, so the only thing that sucks about this is not telling me how to put this on, because look, the only problem is that this has a little hole, which I thought the rims would go on, but it doesn't go on there because it would get stuck right here. So I'm pretty sure you just clamp it on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clamp it on with these clamps. That's the green screen all the way up. Let me bring you in for a close because it's not looking too good, but not bad at the same time. Alright, so as you can see, it is a ginormous green screen, like pretty big. But the only problem is there's wrinkles everywhere. Wrinkles. Test it out. We gotta test this thing out, see how it works. Let's bring the chair over here. There we go. That should be in the frame. Let me make sure, just so I know that when I'm putting on the green screen, it should cancel out everything that is here at the moment. Alright, it's collecting most of it, so I want to be on a beach. Let's go on a beach. Okay, so as you can see around me, there's a little bit of green, but I think that's mainly CapCut's fault. I don't know for sure. You can see all the errors here. Since I am doing this in real time and I cannot see, here are all the errors that I notice. Yeah, so there are a couple, but for $30, this is a pretty good. Like I said, this is an Emart, so they are known for their cheaper stuff but having decent quality, which this does the perfect job of. If you're looking for starting out as a streamer, this is in my opinion, a really good option. You know, it has pretty simple directions. Besides the fact that I could not get the fabric on for the longest time, and it's a little wrinkly. So other than that, I think it's pretty good. Plus, you can get it in two different sizes. You can either get in the one that I got, which is 5 foot by 6.5 foot, or you can get the bigger option with 5 foot by 10 foot for $44, which is probably a better option is if you want bigger space, in my opinion. But this is not bad, especially for what I like to do. So not bad. And right now it's 17% off, which is why it's $30 originally. This set cost about $35, and it's pretty good. Even for $35, I would still say that it's a good product, and it's not bad, honestly. It's not bad. I would have to give this a probably 8 out of 10. I mean, not an 8, a 6 out of 10 for quality and for the basic use for starting out. But I do recommend getting a $100 to $200 range one if you are looking for a better option. But that's gonna wrap it up for this. All right, before I go, just to be clear, is a green screen still worth getting in 2026? I would say yeah, green screen is 100% worth it. It's so easy. You don't have to pay any fees on an app to remove a background like CapCut, especially when that app is so bad at moving the background. Maybe in the future when like the background moving apps and stuff start getting slightly better, I would say get the green screens out of here. But for now, green screens still dominate if you want a background that isn't your ugly room. No hate. But I would say, yeah, this one's worth it. Check it out in my bio or get a different one. But see you guys in the next one. Comment down what I should review next, and I'll see you guys in the next one.